Hello FlossTube, my name is Sarah, I am from Memphis, and this is my channel about cross stitch. Today is Monday, September the 13th, and this is FlossTube number 8 for me. And how have y'all been doing? I have missed you. I haven't made a video in a little bit. I did a whip parade last month, and then a few weeks before that I had done FlossTube number 7, so I have a ton of stuff to talk about. Tons of stuff to show. I have exciting finishes, big finishes, and I reached over 1,000 subscribers during this little time frame, and so I would like to do my first giveaway. I have several things to give away, several options. Hopefully you will find something you would like to be entered for, and I will do that kind of a little bit further on down the road in this episode. What's been going on around here? Let's see. Kiddos are back to school. My son, it's his senior year. He plays football, so that is very busy time for us. And he is trying to make some difficult college decisions, taking the ACT again. I got hair going everywhere. Taking the ACT to bump that score up. My daughter, I don't know if I even mentioned this before, she moved her wedding up significantly, and we are having a wedding November 6th. So a couple weeks ago we went and she said yes to the dress. So that's very exciting. And the wedding, because of the current COVID situation, we have downsized it dramatically. It's going to be a very small wedding, and but you know, it's going to be wonderful, and get to celebrate her marriage to my amazing future son-in-law. So very excited about all of that going on. So things are busy. Things are busy with, like I said, kiddo in school, daughter getting married, work, just life. Puppies and cats are keeping us on our toes. Let me let you say hi to Winnie. Winnie? Come here, Winnie. It might be a minute since you've seen Winnie. Yeah. Oh, look at this. We got some Rod Stewart going on. Winnie, we have to look cute, because say hi to all the people. Because Chris Cross Stitch said you're like the cutest dog ever, which I happen to agree about. She's like, please stop petting me, Mama, so I can just relax. So I'm gonna let her lay back down here. She's my buddy. My stitching buddy, my everything buddy. So anyway, yeah, so that's kind of everything that's been going on. Unfortunately, what else? I missed the Garon tote bag sale this Saturday. That did kind of bum me out. I got kind of caught up doing a few things around the house, and then I just forgot about it until my friend Sam of Sammie Liz said, hey, did you get any bags? And I'm like, no. So to any of you who got that awesome Disney villain bag out there, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I also wanted the scary shark bag in the bloody water. That was kind of creepy too. So, but you know, it is what it is. Enjoy, because I'm going to be there next time getting something. All right. So yeah, lots going on. Do a giveaway. I'm going to try my hand at this, and I've got these finishes to talk about. So without further ado, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I finished 5 things since the last time I've seen y'all. Not FFOs, but finishes. That pretty much translates, though, since some of them were some pretty big pieces, to my whip count. You know, the things that I normally rotate through on were not going to be as high the last month, because I've really been buckling down and finishing some stuff. I miss those whips, but it was nice to get some finishes done. I'll talk about what I've got going on in the future in the plans section, but let's just get it going here. So, Dark Queen. Whoop. Of course, I had to do it upside down, right? Dark Queen. Dark Queen, Dark Queen of the Seas by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Long may she reign. I started the Dark Queen September 12th of 2020, and I finished her yesterday, September 12th of 2021. And what an amazing journey this has been. When I started Dark Queen, I hadn't been stitching very long. I just started last summer, so I just had a few months of stitching under my belt, and don't even know how I came across the Stitch Along and Autumn Lane Stitchery and all of the things, but I was tuned in when they started talking about it and introduced it. And so I thought, oh, you know, mystery Stitch Along, this will be great. I had no clue. I had never done a Stitch Along before. I didn't know anything about, you know, the specialty fabrics that Leslie LaFleur from Under the Sea Fabrics was going to be designing. I thought that was amazing. It still is amazing. I was just like, whoa, never seen such a thing. The bead packs that you could buy and the specialty threads, because this pattern has pearls, it has jewels, it has little delicate beads, it has 3 different colors of petite treasure braid. So it was super fun to like jump in feet first with this, order all my stuff through Leslie, join the Facebook Stitch Along group, see what everybody was getting excited about when their stuff was coming in. Of course, you know, and then everybody's worrying about it. Is my stuff going to be here on time? And you know, my stuff was here on time. Luckily, I don't know if I started it. I can't remember the exact day the pattern dropped, but I did on my project card write what day I started it. So I do know it was the 12th. And there was so much excitement and buzz and anticipation. And it was a fabulous first experience into kind of like the whole Stitch Along mentality and, you know, the contagious excitement that everybody has, and the sharing and the following along, and it's been awesome. I do have on my Instagram, I have a highlight reel underneath on the bottom that you can find, and it's Dark Queen of the Sea, and it starts like from when I get my stuff. So I have it, you know, chronicled there on Instagram. I don't know if I'll be able to insert those little video clips to this video. I might be able to. You know, she's a big project. She has, you know, fractionals. This will be my first time doing a bunch of fractional stitching. And when I say she has fractionals, I mean she has lots of them. I mean in her face, along her arms, just to get the definition that Erin needed to make her as beautiful as she is. You know, she's got the petite treasure braid. She's got tons of back stitching. She's got beading. I'm going to tell you, I wounded myself beading. Those beading needles, no matter what, I mean, basically, I used a few different kinds and brands, and they're all sharp little boogers that, you know, just are seeking your pads of your fingers out. So I wounded myself several times, and my nerves were completely shot from doing all the back stitching on the tentacles. But, you know, in the end, I did triumph. I will always remember this time because this is how I started my stitching journey, basically. You know, this is like a big milestone in my stitching journey. And I am going to frame her, and I am going to have her up because I feel like she really does encompass my first year of stitching and all of the good and hard things that come with it, and my learning curves, and you name it. So without further ado, I would like to show y'all my Dark Queen of the Seas by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Here she is. Da, 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 da. She's so big. and she's so beautiful. And I cannot believe that I spent all of these hours and this is what I got, and I'm so happy with her. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. You know, we've got the petite treasure braid. We've got bracelets. Look at her face. Look at her eyes. Look all these fractional stitches to make her face look like that. I mean, look at these fish. Remember when we started? I don't know if you remember. Remember when we started with these 3 little fish, y'all? That was the first release. Oh my gosh, these fish. I love them. Look at the bling on the trident and the pearls and these tentacles that almost were the death of me. I mean, like this section of over 5,000 stitches, and then following this back stitch. And I want to say that I feel like the pattern that Aaron and Cassandra, that the way that they printed that and the directions to follow and everything, couldn't have done it without it, okay? I couldn't have found a way really to make it more clear. I did use both the color and the black and white charts while I was doing this last bit with all the back stitching of the tentacles. I can't say enough. I can't say enough about her. What a journey. I am happy to have finished her. Sometimes we weren't very good friends. Sometimes the stress level was real. And sometimes I just stood back and was like, yeah, she's gonna be bomb when she's done. Like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. And it is. So thank you to Aaron, Cassandra of Autumn Lane Stitchery. Thank you to Leslie of Under the Sea Fabrics. Thank you to all of my stitchy friends who have encouraged me and motivated me. Thank you to my Dark Queen support group. You all are fabulous, and could not have pushed through this end without y'all. There she is. Okay, enough of that, right? I am Fawn of Sanctum Stitching. I am not checking her back behind me today, okay? Because she's gonna go this way, so I don't have to do a ton of ironing before I take her to get framed. So, all right, another big finish that I have. I mean, I'm telling y'all, what did I say? 5 finishes? Okay, this one I started last November, the end of last November. It is the Christmas Wreath Club by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. It was a monthly release too. I mean, so I've been busy every month knocking these out. And here we are. Look at this. Isn't it so cute? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I've been kind of fighting this not COVID cold. And I can't hear out of my left ear. So if I'm talking really loud or not loud, or if I cough or sneeze or do something weird, it's just me dealing with week 2 of this junk. So, okay, the Christmas Wreath Club by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Look how cute. I don't know if you remember when this first started, we were like, bam, right in the middle on that pink house, and then we got the big A bow. The big ass bow. Yeah, that's the bow that everybody talked about. Was super fun stitch. I stitched this on a kit fabric, which is I don't know if it's 28 or 32 count Heartland by Picture This Plus. You see these little beads, little peppermint beads. Aren't they cute? We got about 3 of those in there. I love it. It's going to be great. In a few days, we should be receiving the finishing instructions to turn this into a pillow. I'm super excited. I do not sew. I do not have a sewing machine. So my aunt in Oregon is going to be getting a little package in the mail as soon as the finishing instruction comes, and she's going to be putting this together for me. I have promised for months to show y'all the fabric that I purchased right when this thing first came out to go for the backing. And it is a fabric that was recommended by the Stitch Along. They said to go for the Ruby Star Society Stash fabric in the Flory collection. The exact piece of fabric that they chose, the design, was like almost immediately sold out. So I couldn't get that one. But the one I did get is this. And you know, I've had it in a box and I hadn't looked at it for like months. I couldn't even remember what it looked like. I remember it was kind of like, you know, this kind of cool Christmas pattern, you know, kind of like Art Deco-y look, no, maybe not Art Deco, but just a little vintage looking, you know. And then I pulled it out and it was like, that's really tangerine, and more so than I remembered. And so I was kind of concerned how this was going to look, but I do think it's going to be okay. It's not going to be your traditional Christmas colors, but if I stick it on here and kind of hold it up, you'll see that throughout this, like they used a lot of like peaches and like orangey tones, and I don't know if that's coming through on the camera as well as it does in real life, but like they did, you know, there's a little orange in there, and so it really does, it does jive okay, you know. It just wasn't what I remembered or what I really expected, but it'll be super cute. And when my aunt finishes making it and sends it back, I'll be excited to show it to y'all, and I'm looking forward to putting it in my living room or on my couch or on my chair or something fun for this Christmas. So yay. So that is like 2 of my 3 stitch-alongs done, which is super exciting. Monthly stitch-alongs, which is super exciting to me because I was feeling really a little stifled from having so much expected like production to go out every month, and I would get behind and I would catch up, and never too far behind, but you know, it was always kind of a thing weighing on me. So I'm gonna try to avoid that next year. Like, I am all for doing all the start alongs with all my friends and the stitch alongs, but as far as committing to something where like, because I do like to keep up, I'm gonna be very careful and particular about that if I do that. I mean, please still invite me to do all of your start alongs because that is my favorite, I'm finding. But maybe not something with like a monthly release. I have to think about that. I mean, like I'm 1 year down of stitching, so I'm learning, right? That now I'm knowing things now. All right. So another one of my finishes, nothing big or as exciting as what has already come before. Let's see. We have got my piece for, sorry, my nose is itching. We've got my piece for August cross stitch camp, which was something that the Colorado Stitcher hosted this year. Was a great idea. I really appreciate it. It was awesome. She was like, you know, start something on the first day of the month, end it by the end of the month. I think there were prizes and stuff. I don't know, but I just thought it was a really good opportunity for me to get some little Halloween stitches kind of worked in that I wanted to finish, and just a little motivation. So this is what I finished. This is Hare's Happy Haunts, Hare's Happy Haunts by Plum Street Sampler. This was a complimentary chart that I believe I found on their website or their blog. I think it was from 2012 because I was just able to swap the numbers and turn it to 21. So aren't they cute? Look at those little hares. I think there are other charts with these hares doing things. I stitched this on a 32 count Escape by Stitch Me. I chose this color because I kind of felt like it was like sunset. You know, you've got like, well, like a little bit past sunset where it's not completely dark yet, but it's kind of got these purples and pinks and dark blues in the sky. And I figured that they might have been heading out to go trick-or-treating. So that's kind of the narrative that I had played in my head. Probably if I had chosen a, more a lighter color, everything would be more crisp and everything would pop. But I really enjoy it like this. So I am going to have this finished into, I don't know if I'm going to do a little pillow or flat fold, or haven't really decided yet, but I am gonna have it finished so I can display it. If it doesn't get done by this Halloween, maybe next. So yeah, super cute. All right. My next finish was my July cross stitch camp piece that I did not finish in time. I got sidetracked with Dark Queen. I really need to get I had to get working on her. So this is Tomb Sweet Tomb. This is by Fairy Wool in the Wood. That is the designer. And the chart is called Tomb Sweet Tomb. And what is this going on? Okay, and this is a fun stitch. My friend Sam of Sammie Liz's FlossTube, she passed a stash and let me borrow this, and I just thought, it was fun. It was a cute little stitch. I did personalize it a little bit. I don't know if you can see, maybe not. I put a little like a little bead. I have a pair of earrings that I really like. They're like the abalone shell. And I put a little bead of that same color right here for an earring for me. And then this is supposed to be my husband, and he has green eyes, so I gave him green eyes instead of black eyes. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have that finished too. I stitched this on a 28 count Butter Crunch by Needle Bling Designs. I really love it. It's cute. Color's kind of showing up okay. It's probably a little more greeny yellow than what you're getting. And this was just called for DMC. It was like 3 or 4 colors. So fun, easy stitch. I'll be passing that stash on to a fellow stitcher, Whitney of 3 Trail Stitchers. She loves Halloween, and she's always stitching something spooky. So I'm gonna be popping that in the mail to her soon. If you don't watch 3 Trail Stitchers, go check them out. Carrie, Sarah, Whitney. Carrie and Sarah are sisters, and they are school librarians. And Whitney is their cousin. And they're wonderful. And I wanted to put my finishes to the left, not behind me. Okay. Yeah. All right, and then I had kind of another finish pop out. Lindy Stitches. Does Stephanie not design like the most amazing birds? I mean, these things are so cute. When I got this, I had decided, it was last year, or it would have been last year or the beginning of this year, whatever. My plan was I was going to stitch this one in September, Count of Candy in October, and my favorite Prince of Pies in November. So September rolled around and I started Lord of Gourds, and my needle just flew, y'all. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I wanted to finish stitching it, and here we go. Lord of Gourds. Isn't he handsome? All hail Lord of Gourds. Yes, yes. Super cute. I stitched this on a, I don't know, it's either 28 or 32 count Joblin. It's called Dense Fog. I got it at my LNS, and it did not have like a dyer on it. So I'm not really sure where or who did this, but it's pretty, right? And I have enough where I'm going to be doing the following 2 charts on this, and then I'll get those finished as well. But I thought he's pretty awesome. So I had a good time. He was a fast stitch. I did a really bad job measuring too. Like when I cut the fabric, I cut it probably like a ½ inch short on the bottom, and then I forgot that I did that when I started it, and so I did like 2 inches down and 2 inches in, and you see what happened. So I have to take that into consideration when that gets finished. All right, so that is all of my finishes. Next thing I want to talk about, retreats. Okay, so much going on with retreats. I have never been to a retreat. I have done 2 digital retreats. So I did 2 digital retreats from the Black Needle Society, Frogwarts Year 2 and Autumn and Stars Hollow. They were great. I loved it. Had a great time. But I've really been wanting to do an in-person retreat. And of course, you know, that has started ramping up over the summer. But the first in-person retreat that I'm going to be attending is going to be this next February in Pennsylvania. I got into the Steel City Stitchers retreat, and I'm so excited. I'm like beyond excited to meet everyone, see everyone, go to my first retreat. Zan, Crazy Band Lady Stitches, she's local to me, and she has a FlossTube too. Check her out. We're going to be heading up together. Hopefully we're going to try to get on the same flight, and I'm super, super excited. If you're going, just send me a message and let me know. It just helps, you know, make you even more excited about who you get to meet and what you're looking forward to. And I get to meet Matt, one of my new friends, MBC Stitcher. I get to meet him, so I'm super excited about that. And yes, all of the things, all of the excitement. Got the hotel room booked, and Southwest is what I'm going to try to take, and they don't release those flights just yet. I don't think they're going to release it until, I think they're only have the flights released through like January right now. So super, super excited about that. Another retreat that I have been dying to get to is StitchCon. So last year I really wanted to go to StitchCon. didn't work out even though the waiting list opened up. That second weekend is my son's birthday weekend. And the first weekend, I had picked up a couple shifts to work that weekend, so I wasn't able to go. But this year, fingers crossed, I got on the wait list. I was ready at 12 Eastern. I was on my phone. I was hitting the tab, putting all my information in. My information should have submitted 12:01 or right before 12:01. And so I went for weekend A because, like I said, my son's birthday is the following weekend, so I didn't want to miss that. So I am hoping to get on the wait list for weekend A. I know Pam and Steph talked about on their FlossTube last week that it was like whew, super fun, super crazy. I think she said they had 500 entries for the wait list within the first 5 minutes. And they capped it at 900, I believe. You know, because so much can happen between now and June. So, so anyway, we find out if we got on the wait list October 6th. So y'all please send me all of your positive thoughts, good juju, you know, pixie dust, all of the things, because I'm super excited and just been dying to go. And several of my friends have tried to get on the wait list as well. So it's going to be fun. Hoping we all get on there. Anyway, it's exciting. It's exciting. So if you try to get on the wait list too and you want to go to weekend A, let me know, and then hopefully we'll be celebrating together, right? Okay, so those are a few exciting things. Next exciting thing. Okay. Fundraiser, charity, cause, whatever you want to call it. Important? Yes. All right. So I joined Alicia with Resist Stitch. Alicia, not with Resist Stitch. She is Resist Stitch on Instagram. Michelle Bendy, Aaron, 2 Martini Stitcher. And am I missing somebody? Why do I feel like, oh my gosh, Rachel Ray. I love Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray. They are, or at least they have spearheaded this fundraiser called Marathon for MMIW. That is a marathon for missing and murdered Indigenous women. And what we are doing is for the months of September and October, I have pledged to stitch 100 hours in support of, as a fundraiser. And all of the proceeds are going to go to the Coalition to Stop Violence Against Native Women. They do have an Instagram account and a website. I'm going to mess up the initials, I think, but CSVANW, I think is their Instagram. If you go to my Instagram account, on my story, I have been posting as I stitch every hour and saving it in my highlight reel. It's awesome, worthwhile, important work. They're doing a lot of good stuff. They spend their funds that are donated to them ethically, and they're doing good things. They're doing good things. So if you would like to join us, there's many ways you can do this. I have a link on my Instagram account, and I will have it on my FlossTube as well. If you want to donate to, you know, under my name, that's great. If you want to support me stitching my 100 hours, if you would like to stitch yourself and get people to donate to you, if you just want to donate, you know, there's a million ways you can help. Michelle Bendy, she is doing auctions again. So she's doing auctions and then donating the proceeds to the organization. And if you have something you want to donate, you know, contact her. This weekend on Saturday, we were able to donate and join a little Zoom, an MMIW marathon Zoom. So that was fun. I met a bunch of new people, got to kind of hear everybody's stitchy stories, see what they're working on. The piece that I am working on for this this fundraiser is the Nutcracker by RETM. There she is. So I have stitched 9 or 10 hours on hers so far. I'm kind of having a brain fart about that, but let me just show you where I am. And I'm literally like, I'm stitching, I'm running my timer, and then I'm like taking a picture, and then after, if I'm doing like 2 or 3 hours in one day, then I'm posting them like kind of back to back, but I'm keeping up with it that way. Here's where we are. This is probably, we are getting near the finish of page 3 over here. So since this fundraiser began stitching, I feel like my progress is not going to be super fast because, you know, with Quakers, this is a lot of counting, you know, a lot. So even though you might have a bunch of negative space, it's a lot of work to get all those stitches in the right spot. So when I started for the fundraiser, I was on this swan up here and I wasn't finished with it. So I was partially done with what was going on in here. And since then I finished this. I think I had 1 flower done, this whole motif medallion, and this one right here. I might have had an edge done on this, and then I started this. So I mean, that's, you know, 9-10 hours worth of stitching there. And I love this piece, of course. It's my birthday start. I totally enjoy working on it. And anyway, so follow along with us. We have a hashtag marathon for MMIW. Like I said, I'm gonna post all the information in my description link below, and it's really all over. It's all over Instagram right now, and appreciate your support in any way. One of the cool things that a designer did to show her support, Darling and Whimsy, is she designed a chart called Some Good. And what she is doing is she is donating 100% of the proceeds towards the Coalition to Stop Violence Against Native Women. Alicia Resistich helped organize this, and they're friends, and isn't this amazing? And this is what the quote says. It's a Tolkien quote. Well, it's from Lord of the Rings movies, okay? And it says, "There is some good in this world, and it's worth fighting for." And I started this stitch during our Zoom call on Saturday, which was really fun and special and meaningful and all the good stuff. And I did a floss toss. Martini Stitcher, she was doing a floss toss of the same thing. So what I came out with was, I'm going to be using, and I've been dying to just have an excuse to use this floss, this Enchanted Woods. It's by Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers. Isn't that beautiful? And then for the words, for the font, I'm going to use 3787 DMC. So let me just show you what the woods are looking like already. Isn't that pretty? And that's my super cool Shire needle minder. What I did was I ordered, this was a pin that I ordered from Lit Joy Crates, and I turned it into a needle minder. But yeah, this is just fun, and a way you can help and donate, and go check it out. Darling and Whimsy Designs on Etsy. Thank you. All right, let's see. What do I have next? Okay, another fun Zoom. I've done a couple Zooms on this piece. Halloween at Hawkhorn Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. So I did a Zoom with Pam and a bunch of people. Pam has a floss tube called Stitching in the Land of Good Enough, and she hosts twice a month a stitch along for anyone stitching on a Hawkhorn Hollow chart. And so I enjoyed that Zoom thoroughly. I didn't get to go this past week because life, but yeah, the next time one comes around, I'll go for it again. And then I also did a Zoom with the people who, my friends, that we started this stitch along together. It was myself and Bobby of Pumpkin Creek Primitives, and LeAnn of Forbidden Fiber Co. She's also LeAnn Stitches, and Sam of Sammie Liz. Sam wasn't able to join us, but the other 3 of us, we got together and we Zoomed and worked on this one a little bit as well. Still more talking than stitching. This is a thing with Zooms, you know, but I mean, it's fun and it's amazing. And I'm not taking this out of the Q-Snap this time to show. I'm still on block 1. But mainly because, like I said, guys, I've been working so much on Dark Queen and Christmas Wreath and you name it, right? So here we are. I am almost done with this block. I love stitching this. I do love stitching this. I have some spider webs and some spiders. I think I have another bat, and I've got a skeleton to put in. And then I'm really done with block 1. And actually, none of those are a bunch of solid or major stitching. So, I mean, it really is not going to take me that long. I love this. I'm stitching this on a 32 count Heather by Picture This Plus. Is that pretty? I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I'm moving on. I'm going to be moving to this block here. Now, I think LeAnn and Bobby are moving down, and they're going to be doing that one, which is much more full coverage. But I'm gonna move to my left, right, my right. Yeah. So that'll be the next one, which is actually pretty similar to this one, if you look at it. I guess it is a continuation probably, huh? Like the graveyard cemetery. Yeah. See, that's the thing about these charts. Every time you look at them, you see something different, or you notice something different, or you're like, yeah, duh, that probably is a continuation, Sarah. I mean, but anyway, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the fun thing about some of these big ones like this, and you just notice cool things every time. So I love this one. I am planning to work on this one a lot in October. Kind of have some October ideas rolling around in my head, and I'm thinking, since I've knocked out some of my really big sals, that I'm going to be doing just a lot of Halloween stuff. I have a lot going on with the wedding coming up and my son's school, and I've got some continuing education hours I need to finish for work. So probably not to be so regimented, other than that Nutcracker, you know, would probably be in my best interest. However, let's just hold up. This one I've been making some real traction on. Unicorn Tapestry. This is a goal of mine to finish before the end of the year. This is my oldest whip. This is my second project I ever started, Unicorn Tapestry. I have turned this into my 25/7. I do admit, the last week I think I've only done one day of 25/7 because so much Dark Queen, right? But I have made some real progress on this one, doing the 25/7. I mean, Julie McConnell Reflections, this is a fabulous idea. Michelle Bendy, you are my hero and inspiration. She is finishing stuff like crazy using this 25/7 stuff. So I'm following suit. I'm following suit. The last time you saw this, I hadn't really buckled down on 25/7. I think it was in my whip parade. And so I have stitched 14 days worth on this. And when last you saw this, the unicorn stopped about mid-booty, and this was just a vine. There were no flowers. There was none of this, none of this, none of this, none of that. None of that. So I am rocking this out. I mean, this 25/7 stuff works. So I'll probably keep on with that too. I really do want to finish this by the end of the year. So, and I have a quarter left, right? Maybe less than a quarter, really. Sorry, I know it's so see-through, but I mean, you look, I mean, basically I have a mirror of what I've done. Not basically, I do. I have a mirror of this going this way. Like that's what's left. So yes, it's very exciting. Very exciting. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to finish that one yet. I've been thinking about it some. At first, when I started it, I was thinking I would always turn it into a pillow. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, because of the way the fabric is. It's pretty see-through. I'm not sure if we just have to back it with something, or I'm not really sure how that would work. Oh, please, sorry. Let me get a little drink. This cold has got me kind of, ugh. My color streak today is less bitter, more glitter. I can get behind that. All right. Oh, this is fun. Let me talk about the Autumn in Stars Hollow Retreat. I am a Gilmore Girl fan. I do love the show. I was excited to find out that there was going to be a retreat from the Black Needle Society. Now, the retreat that we did was Autumn in Stars Hollow. there are going to be 3 more such retreats. I guess probably 1 a year is what I'm thinking. I think that's how that works out. 1 for each of the seasons. And there's going to be a pattern that correlates with that. And we got a big box full of all kinds of goodness. And there are lots of unboxing videos out there. Pretty sure I really like Mary Ashcraft's unboxing videos. So go check her out. Also, the Black Needle Society themselves does an unboxing video. So go take a look at them too. The bag that we got, how wonderful is that? And it's so big and it's so nice and sturdy and great artwork. Love it, love it. One of the cool things about this retreat is that they said, hey, I don't know. They were very creative and they sent an email and they were like, Lorelei's having a rummage sale. And so, you want to pick up some, extra needle minders. So everyone, if you're interested in participating, send in a needle minder. And then we send them into Black Needle Society and then they swapped them up. And then if you sent one in, you got one. So I'd like to show you mine that I got from my person, Wendy. I never could connect with Wendy during the retreat. I didn't see her anywhere. I did send her a message on Instagram. I probably should have done something in the Facebook group too, but I didn't. But Wendy, I don't know. You probably don't watch this. But anyway, very, very nice little card. And this needle minder, I'm going to put it on the... Actually, it's kind of a busy card, but kind of got that Stars Hollow vibe going on there. It says, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? I cross stitch so I don't kill people. Yeah. Cute, right? Cute, cute, cute. And she basically said in her thing, like, if Michael cross stitched, this would be his motto. So, thank you, thank you. That was fun to get. So I'm going to just show you our Autumn and Stars Hollow chart. This is by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. It is a full coverage piece. Great colors. A lot of people are finishing this. Like, I want to have this finished by next year, but I wasn't able to participate the whole weekend. I think I was able to participate a little bit during the weekend, but not much during the week. So less than Frogwort. So I didn't do any of the like stash challenges or anything like that. I did do some of the stitching challenges. This is going to be a piece is like, let's see if I can show you this, how this is going to go. They're going to be all on the line and they're all going to connect. And like I said, they're all full coverage. If you do decide to join the retreat next year and order the box, you will be able to purchase this autumn chart. So don't fear that you won't be able to, participate. Oh, before I show you my stitching, let me show you the cool thing. Let me get this off here. My friend Zan, Lady Stitches, just, dropped these over because she's awesome like that. And she gifted me like a whole set of Stars Hollow themed needle minders and, pizza and snow and coffee and a dragonfly and a hummingbird and just like, how nice. Thank you, Zan. You're amazing. So like I said, if I haven't said before, go check out Zan at Crazy Lady Stitches. She has a floss tube. Aren't those cute? And they're strong, good magnets too. That's what took me a second. They were sticking to my other ones, but this is my progress during the retreat. I haven't worked on it since the retreat, but this is my progress. I ordered some DMC from 123 Stitch, but it's lost in the postal system right now. So that's why you see like those aren't, Copper and Boom aren't filled in. Those are just one of the colors I didn't have. I just went with it. I was just like, I'm just going to start stitching with what I have since I had most of it and I'd already picked up most of it. So I was only missing a few colors, but yeah, so that's where I am. It's a nice autumn piece, so I would like to stitch on that some more. For being a full coverage, even though I did get this grid fabric, I didn't need it. Just because of the way that this is designed and the blocks. I mean, I know this is a lot of confetti in here, but I mean, I didn't need this gridded fabric. When I'm doing Heaven and Earth and all of that confetti, I need this gridded fabric, but I didn't really need it for this piece. So don't let that hold you back from, don't let trying to find a, easy count or easy grid piece hold you back from trying to start this, because you can do it on a regular without the grids. I have faith. I'm not even using it. Like, I'm just stitching on it, but I'm not really using the grid. So, anyway, yeah. So I will probably work on that some point a little bit over this fall, because it seems like the thing to be doing. I'm really excited about this next one, y'all. All right. So, I don't know if you remember my story and the Mirabilia incident and, you know, trying to get this Thanksgiving fairy from Mirabilia and then having it stolen out from under me. Somebody was faster with their fingers on LeAnn Stitchery cart and bought it before. Oh, I'm sorry. I just snapped very dramatically, and probably your headphones didn't appreciate that. I'm sorry about that. But I don't know if you remember that story or not, but that's what happened. And then basically that happened to my friend Mary Ashcraft too. And then we both found out that we were wanting this pattern, and I did end up being able to get one from LeAnn Stitchery, and Mary sourced hers, and we started it together, and we did a stitch along. We started September 1st. And let's see, our hashtags are hashtag Mirabilia Harvest Fairy and hashtag Give Thanks for Friends Sal, which is great. If you have this fairy, come on and join us too. Post your progress. We actually have another FlossTuber that has joined us. Her name is Lisa, Cross by Floss. She's the originator of Mirabilia Mondays. I don't know if you guys watch her. Go check her out if you love the Mirabilias or anything. I mean, she's a great stitcher. So go check her out. She's really fun to watch, and I'm glad she's joined us. So I am stitching this on, I went with the kit fabric this time. I didn't get anything extra sparkly. I didn't do anything fancy. It's just like the raw, let's see, what does it say? Gosh, this is copyright 2007, y'all. 32 count natural linen from Zweigart. And when she's done, she's going to be about 6 inches by 7 inches or so. She was charted in crescent colors, and she's beautiful. Okay, so look. So I started, you can kind of see, those are the flowers that she's holding, and this is her dress. Isn't it pretty? Let me get it up really close. I love it. Look at these colors. They're so pretty. I really like this color, Rainy Day, and it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't really remind me of a rainy day, but do you see like all that purple and kind of like, I don't know, that wine color in there? That's really pretty. Yeah, that's a lot of her dress. One of the colors is, I don't know if I like it that much actually stitched. One of these colors, it's kind of the in-between color, is a blend. It's okay, I guess. I'm not loving that yet though, and I've stitched a good bit of it, but it just, you know, we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. It's looking good. I'm enjoying this stitch. I'm looking forward to, as you can see. All right, so something that I have, you might see like threads dangling from my projects because I am a parker, okay? Like that stems from that Haid being like my 4th start, you know, and learning how to park threads. So I do not stop and start everywhere. Like I'm working on this bouquet with all of these flowers, and y'all, I am parking and I am going under, you know, I'm weaving them under, and I'm, you know, if they're within a certain little range, I'm not starting and stopping. I'm a parker. So you might see this situation going on on a lot of my projects, because that's kind of how I roll. So anyway. All right. Now, this one is a situation. Mirabilia New Year's Fairy. This is the one I'm talking about. Okay. So before I started the Thanksgiving Harvest Fairy, I had Mirabilia on the brain, and it was a Mirabilia Monday, and I said, I am going to work on my New Year's Fairy because she's been needing some attention. So I started working on her, and at the same time, I have been watching a couple FlossTubes. I had been watching Mary Ashcraft's and Julie of Kansas City Girl and Colorado World, and also my friend Sam of Sammie Liz. So they are all stitching the Halloween fairy of this series. I'm not planning to stitch the Halloween fairy because I bought another chart, a Nora Corbett that is another Halloween fairy. She's a fairy that says trick or treat. That's the one I'm going to be doing instead of the one of this. I know I'm doing something weird, right? Instead of the one of this set, I'm not going to be stitching that. So, but I digress. Back to what I was saying. So they've been talking about it, and they were talking about how they did not like the floss that came with their kit. That they loved the pictures of their Halloween fairy, but they were not, the colors weren't the same that came with it. Of course, you know, pictures are different than floss, and that floss that it was crescent colors, and now it's, now I'm having a brain fart. Classic colors, you know, so, you know, dye lots change over the years, things change. So they were modifying things, and I was like, you know, when I started stitching on this, I was like, you know, I'm not in love with these colors either. And no, I don't think it looks like the picture. I think the picture looks much more purple, and this looks much more green and blue to me. And I was like, but you know, when Rocio of Cocohamas Stitchery showed her New Year's fairy, I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. So I thought, I'm going to go back and investigate and look at Rocio's. Hopefully, I was hoping she had saved a story or had a post or something where I could actually look at the colors of her fairy. And I knew if I loved what Rocio did and she was working with the same colors I am, then I should be good, right? Right. So I go look at it, and she did have stuff on her Instagram and her FlossTube, and I was looking at it and I was like, wait a minute. That looks different than my fairy. Okay. In particular, this area was different than my fairy. Yeah. That's because this is not supposed to be this color. This whole swipe right here of this green, well, it's called Fennel is the color, deep Fennel, is supposed to be Krynic. So I stitched the wrong color. And I'll tell you how this happened. I'll show you how this happened, so you don't do the same thing I do. Get it close. Can you see deep Fennel is like this triangle on its side, right? And can you see how this Krynic is a triangle on its side? So they're just pointed in different directions. And I chose the wrong one. Wah, wah. So, Lucy, I got some frogging to do, right? She's been in timeout. However, I wasn't loving this. So, you know, blessings in disguise. I don't know. So I need to get back to her, and I need to frog that. And then I was thinking, well, I kind of like how it's holding place right now. Well, that sounds kind of weird. So I might not frog it right this second. I might just keep stitching over here and then wrap up by frogging and putting that Krynic in when I'm ready to deal with Krynic, instead of just frogging it all out and having that big gap there. I don't know. Very disappointing. But hey, you got to learn somehow, huh? Right? So, yeah, don't be a knucklehead like Sarah. Read your chart symbols very carefully. It would be great if they could have used a different shape for that. But it is what it is, right? So, I don't know when I'm going to work on her again. I haven't been feeling it. Like I said, she's been in timeout. So, yeah. Have any of y'all done anything like that? If you don't mind sharing your boo-boo stories, I would love to hear that in the comments of, you know, just make me feel a little bit better. I'm not the only one that stitched a whole section in the wrong color because of the symbol. That would be great to know. Okay. All right. So, this one is, I haven't done a whole lot on, but I did finish something on. So this is my Dogs of Disney Summer Stitch Along from Abi Designs. And this is the picture that I have printed out because this is what we got when we first started the Stitch Along. The Stitch Along is done. It's not free anymore. I don't think you can get into the Facebook group anymore. It's as I progress through it, I'll have a more updated copy that'll show you who all these little guys are. But the cool thing is, oh, does it start today? It might start today. She has another Stitch Along, Disney Cats. Disney Cat Stitch Along. It is not free, but it is not a huge expense. You can get it on her Etsy and get into our Facebook group, and I did sign up to do that as well. I'm not starting it right today, but I wanted to make sure that I could do it because I think these dogs that she did, y'all, if you've seen anybody posting them, probably if you just look it up on Instagram, you can see them. They're super cute. They are super cute. So I've got the first one done. Who is my favorite? Who is my spirit animal? Stitch. Isn't he cute? I stitched this on a fabric flare rainbow paw print. It's an even weave. It's probably a 28 count because I feel like that's mostly what they have. I'm not sure. And this is my little needle minder that I got from Fangirl Fibers. She also did needle minders for the cat sow. So if you're in the market, go check it out. They're really cute. And I'll show you that in my haul. Yeah, because I have some haul. Because, you know, it's been like, I don't know, has it been 2 months since I've showed haul? Like, the haul's going to be new to me because it's been sitting in my haul box. So, anyway, that's cute. Look at all of the gorgeous colors Abi used to design this. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I think I might have said this before. I would like to find someone to turn this probably into the front of a project bag for me. I love my project bags, and I would like to be able to do something with this because I think I'm going to love this so much. It lives in this super cute bag by Lila Styles. Very similar to the Abi designs, all these little faceless Disney characters. Oh, look at Pongo and Perdita. Isn't that cute? I didn't notice that one before. Anyway, okay. Cute, cute, cute. But if you'd like to get in on that cat stitch along, I know we have some cat people out there. I mean, I'm a cat person too. I have cats. So, yeah. So join us. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Okay. And I'm sorry if I keep looking down. I'm really trying not to miss everything I want to talk about because, you know, it is so much stuff. I'm almost at an hour now, and I still have to talk about some Happy Mail I got, some FlossTubers. We have to do the giveaway. I've got to do my plans, and I have haul. So, Lord have mercy. It's a lot. All right. Let's talk about a couple FlossTubers real quick, just to kind of interject. My friend Alexis started a new FlossTube, maybe last week. It's really good. I'm going to put it in the description box below. You probably will like her. She has a lot to say. She has good personality. She has good projects. I think her FlossTube might be Alexis My Amazing World. It's also in my Instagram because I did put a little post up about that. I will put the information in my description box below. Last night I was watching 3 Trail Stitchers. 3 Trail Stitchers. So hard to say. Carrie, Sarah, and Whitney. Now, you know, if you haven't seen them, you should go check them out. But they talked about a new FlossTuber that was new to me. They're called X's and Hoes. And it's 2 sisters, Jackie and... oh my gosh, why can't I remember her name? I'm sorry. The other sister. I want to say Jacqueline, but is that right? Okay, 2 sisters. They're great. They're so much fun. They have a few FlossTubes up now. Jackie's in Chicago. The other sister is in Michigan. I'm just completely blanking on your name. I'm so sorry. You guys are great. I really enjoyed it. I've watched the first one this morning, and yes, loving it. So y'all go check them out. X's and Hoes. I will put them in my description box. Another new FlossTuber who has a few FlossTubes out is pretty local to me. Her name is Micah. She's called the ADHD Stitcher. She lives in Ripley, Tennessee. That's about an hour northeast of Memphis. So anyway, she's doing a lot of projects. She actually just finished this really cool chart by Sub Rosa. I really like it. It's like a kind of, I think it is like a mandala, and she framed it in a black it looks really nice. So yeah, go check her out when you get a chance. And then I don't know if I've ever talked about my friend Matt before. He is the MBC Stitcher, and he actually put a floss tube out, I think, last week. All my friends were very busy last week floss tubing. And his was really good, and it was long, and well, I like long floss tubes. And he had a lot of really good haul, and he also at the end talked about a really good book, so go check him out. You know, my friend Bobby, she puts out a floss tube every Monday, Pumpkin Creek Prim. Sammie Liz, she put out a floss tube last week. She's back in a kind of a routine because she's back to school, so go check her out. My friend LeAnn from Forbidden Fiber Co. You know, stuff's been crazy with her work, just really busy, and which is good, but busy. And she has small children, but she's kind of started back on a routine with her floss tube too. So yes, I'm gonna have everybody linked below. There's going to be people I just forgot to say because there's some great ones out there. But I just wanted to mention those, especially those new ones. And I'm looking forward to finishing watching all of Jackie and her sisters. And see, Jackie's the newer stitcher. Her sister's been stitching quite a while. They went to StitchCon. They had a great time. Oh gosh, her name's gonna pop in my head like the minute I push end. So anyway, sorry, sister. All right, what's next? Happy Meal. We're gonna do Happy Meal, and then we'll do giveaway. Happy Meal giveaway plans haul. Sound okay? Okay. Okay, let's talk about some Happy Meal. So, a wonderful fellow stitcher who also has commented on my floss tube before and is on Instagram contacted me, and her name is Terry, and I don't know if she wanted me to give any of her Instagram information out or anything, so I'm just gonna say thank you, Terry. Terry reached out and she was like, hey, someone I know has been clearing out their mother's stash, and there are some awesome, I don't know if she said awesome or not, but basically Disney charts. Old Disney charts from like 80s, 90s, 80s. Yeah. And she felt like that I would be a good, what is the word I'm looking for? A good person to pass them on to, just because, you know, I love Disney. I'm totally stumbling all over this, but I think she felt good about passing these on to me. And I am so happy to get them. If anybody has any Disney charts out there they want to pass on to me, please pass them on to me. I am so excited about these. I am so looking forward to doing these. I have never seen anything like these before, and let me just show you. So, look at this book. Look at this book. It's got Bambi and Flower and Thumper. Y'all, $4. Paragon Needlecraft. Adapted by Designs for Glory and Pat. See this? Walt Disney characters, Walt Disney Productions. It has, let me get to the color picture now, to the pattern part. You see all this amazingness? Here, look at that, Peter Pan. Look at the three little pigs. I love that one. Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty, Minnie and Mickey, and Snow White, and Lady and the Tramp, and Dumbo, and look at, oh my gosh, can you even? Terry, thank you. Thank you so much for passing these on. I feel so special to have gotten these. Like, this is such a big deal. This is such a big deal, y'all. And it's 4 books. So this one, you see this? This is printed in Denmark. You see these? Look at this stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm over the moon about it. I couldn't be more excited. Oh, I can't show this because it's the pattern, but let's see. This one. Oh my gosh, with the Christmas tree. And I love Christmas. And I love Christmas. And I love Disney. And bam! Yes. Look at all this. Oh my gosh. There's so many little things. So much happiness going on here. Y'all, I cannot even. I mean, this is another one. This one was Christmas in plastic canvas. And these are all, except for the one that's in Denmark, in Danish. know if it's in Danish or not. I think it is Danish. Wait, this one is, they're all this Paragon Needlecraft. I don't know that, you guys, I was going to look for some copyright, like, dates on here. 1982. What the heck? And that was the second printing. So, wow. 1980 on this one. Let me see this Dutch one have it. Oh, wherever she got this from, she's written all in here with her really neat little handwriting of in pencil about how big everything is. I'm sure because she's trying to figure out the measurements for this. No date on this one from Denmark, but look at this one. Christmas in plastic canvas. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm so excited about this. This is copyright 1983. And let's see if I have anything. I guess all the color pictures are just on the books themselves. Oh my gosh, but thank you, Terry. Like, when I opened this, I mean, tears were coming to my eyes. I was so excited about this. So I'm looking forward to starting some of this, especially around the holiday season. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got another piece of Happy Mail from my friend Abi BellaStitch. She's awesome. Y'all know she's awesome. Look at this little card she sent me. She did a thing, you know how she just does a thing on Facebook and she puts it all out there, you know, and she was doing something about, you know, comment on this, you know, if you hate racism or, you know, you know the words she uses. She uses the words. It's the good words. She puts it out there, and it was something like, basically like if something to do with racism in a very like important thought, just to make your brain work a little bit. And then it's like, and comment below your favorite snack if you want to be entered in a giveaway. Your favorite comfort food. So my favorite comfort food is egg rolls. It really is. Legitimately, I love egg rolls. I love them from particular restaurant in town. I love them a certain way. I'm not a fan of the rice noodles or even the rice wrappy paper for like the Vietnamese rolls or anything. That's not my jam. I mean, I like these probably basically a little bit Americanized, probably a lot of Americanized egg rolls. So anyway, I won the giveaway and this is what I got. So cute. Little blackbird designs. Bittersweet September. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Thank you, Abby. You're amazing. You're awesome. I appreciate you. I did find out, however, after I entered this into my Xstitch app, this was included in one of my Blackbird books. I think it might have been either Winds of Autumn or Sisters. I can't remember off the top of my head which one. So I do already have this chart. So in the future, I am going to be passing this chart on to one of you lovely people. Not today, but it'll go out because, you know, let's put some more Blackbird happiness out into the world. And thank you, Abby, for being you. All right. What's next? Giveaway. Okay. I'm sort of nervous to do this. I'm afraid I'm going to mess this up, just to be honest. So giveaway. I'm going to have little groups of giveaway stuff. To enter, I'm going to give you a word and I'm going to do the comment generator thing. And probably I'll be back in 2 to 3 weeks. So basically, if you haven't seen a new FlossTube up, I usually upload the day that I film. If you haven't seen one, yeah, still, if you're watching this and you haven't seen a new FlossTube of mine come up, go for it, right? You know, because I'll draw it and then I'll send it out in the mail, and I'll mail anywhere, you know, even if you're overseas, wherever. Not a problem. I'm gonna give you words like attached with the giveaway. So those are the words I'll be looking for. I'll tell you those, and I will put that information below. And what else? Oh yeah, so don't say giveaway, don't say free, don't say win, all those things that weird people or trolly people are trying to take our stitchy goodness from us. You must be 18 or over, just because I have to be able to get your address to send it to you. please like my video, and I will, the whole point of this is I'm celebrating having made it over the 1,000 subscriber mark. So I need you to be a subscriber to enter in a giveaway. So please subscribe. My kids think I'm legit now, you know, like, not that anybody under 1,000 isn't, but they, you know, they're pretty judgy, right? I mean, I think kids kind of are judgy to their parents, but I made it over 1,000 and they were super excited. So thank you. Thank you to everybody that subscribed. Thank you to everybody that's commented, that's liked, that watches my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed my whip parade. I enjoyed doing it. I didn't know it was going to be that. It was a lot of work, but it was okay. I mean, it was good. It like kind of reminded me about everything and made me fall back in love with some of my stuff and consider some of my other stuff. And anyway, so let me get to the giveaways. The first thing I'm going to be giving away is I'm going to be giving away a little pack of what I would consider some of my kitting necessities. Okay, so one of the things that I definitely use when I'm kitting up a project is a Flosswinder. All right, this is the Flosswinder from R&R Woodworks KY. All right, you can find them on Instagram. I will link their information below. This is a black walnut Flosswinder. I'm not sure if the one I'm going to be sending you is going to be black walnut or green poplar because it's packaged very specifically so it won't break, and so I'm not digging it out to look at it, okay? This one is the one that I use when I'm kitting up my DMC because I loop start. So, you know, I start here and go all the way around. This is the length that I need it to be. I was going to be giving away a shorter one for Fancy Floss, but my BFF Winnie thought it was a bone. And she chewed the little corners. So, of the one that I used, she chewed the little corners. And so I couldn't use it because my thread kept catching on it, and so I had to take the one that I had put back for a giveaway back into my stash. Sorry, peeps. But if you like it, go check out R&R Woodworks KY. They're great. It is a husband and wife team. The husband, I believe he's a fireman, and he makes all this beautiful woodwork in his studio, and his wife is so nice, and they just get it right out to you, and they're great. So I'm going to be sending someone who wants this and my favorite little pair of happy scissors that I need when I'm cutting my floss. I love these little scissors. Got this little silicone thing on them. My LNS sells them at the front when you check out. They're so light, they even will, if you have a good needle minder, like a strong one, it'll even just pop right on that needle minder when you're stitching, should you need it. So I'm going to be sending this to someone who wants it. If you'll just use the word, let me see what I wrote down. Oh, please. Winder. Okay? For this little set, winder is what you're going to write down. All right. For my next little happy, I'm going to be sending someone this issue, this 2021 issue of the Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. It's a little bit dog-eared. I bought it that way, so I don't know. It's just got a little roll on it right there. So if that takes you out of the running, then I apologize. It is not mint. It's not my copy, but it's not mint because it does have that little roll right there. I will be sending this to someone who would like it. And for this one, just write Halloween. Halloween. That's going to be the word I'm going to be looking for this one. All right. My next giveaway is just going to be for something fun for Halloween. So I spent all weekend in Petite Treasure Braid World, so I thought you might as well join me in my world, right? So I've got some Halloween fun Petite Treasure Braid colors and some needles. These are going to be 26. They're going to be John James needles, size 26. I will send these to someone who wants this little set, and you just write treasure. Treasure is going to be the word you use for this one. And just as a nod to my hometown, LNS Stitchers Inc., they are a Mill Hill distributor. I would like to send someone this little Mill Hill. What's this one called? Painted Pumpkins. See that? Isn't it cute? It's the whole kit. Just write pumpkin for this one. Pumpkin. And last, but certainly not least, my amazing friend Lolly of Lollypop Stitches recently designed a pattern, and it is a Halloween pattern, and it is called Bootiful Time of Year. You see Lolly right there? Yes, Lolly is fabulous. Okay, so whether you want this chart or not, if you want this chart and you don't win, go get this from her Etsy store. It is great, it is fun, it is a quick little stitch, and she is amazing, and she's gonna be donating one PDF copy of this as a sweet friend to you, okay? So I'm gonna flash the pattern back here because that's all happened when I printed it off, but I don't think you can get it from this. Go check it out if you're interested. It says, it's the most beautiful time of the year. Beautiful time of the year. So cute, super cute, super cute. So thank you, Lolly. Thank you for donating that to one of you lucky giveaways, lucky winners for the giveaway. The word you're going to use to get this chart is boo, B-O-O, boo. And like I said, go check Lolly out. She has a whole Etsy store, Lollypop Stitches. She makes designs patterns now. Go girl. She also makes project bags and grime guards and needle minders and super cool like Disney themed cups with like the decals on them. And she is in the UK, but she does ship to the US. So go check Lolly out. And like I said, if you have any questions, I'm going to list all of these words that you need to be knowing in the description box below, okay? But thank you. I just want to say thank you for subscribing and watching and joining me on my journey. It's awesome. It's awesome, and I appreciate y'all. And I love your comments and the whole 9 yards. This is fun. This has been brought such extra joy to my life. So thank you. Okay. Whew. I was nervous about that. All right. So I think I did okay. I'll have to look back and see. Plans. All right. Wednesday. Wednesday, I am going to be joining a stitch along. Imagine that, right? So, Wednesday, I am going to be joining the Moonshine Possum Sow, started by Fawn of Sanctum Stitching. Fawn and Marianne have a FlossTube. Check them out on Instagram and YouTube. And Jessica of Down Allison Road. All right, so they found this super cool pattern by Mama Witch Cross Stitch. Where did it go? Oh, sorry. Look at this possum. Upside down as always. Look, isn't he cute? It's called Possum Song. He's adorable, right? Ah, I'm looking forward to it. Mama Witch Cross Stitch she's on Instagram. She has an Etsy, and I think she might be X Stitch on Etsy. She has fabulous patterns. I have 2 more that I know right off the top of my head that I totally want to buy. There's one with these little mice climbing up in these flowers or grain stalks. And these other ones with these like super spoopy children, and they're like ghost pets and spoopy. Spoopy is cute, spooky. I believe the term was coined by Parker Bart. Could be wrong, but that's what I believe. Spoopy. It's a good word. Anyway, here we go. So on Wednesday, we're going to be starting this possum song. Join us. Hashtags are Moonshine Possum Sow, S-A-L. The other way that we're going to spell it 2 different ways because Fawn did some research, and possums are animals that live in Australia, and opossums are animals that live in North America. So we're going to do one like possum, like I would say a lot of people are used to spelling it P-O-S-S-U-M, and one O-P-O-S-S-U-M. Either way, join in, join the fun. It's going to be great. I am going to be stitching this on this really pretty woodland by Picture This Plus. Yeah, it's like a little darker than it's showing up. Look at all these colors. Y'all, there's 22 colors in this chart because Mama Witch Cross Stitch, she's got some colors going on. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited to start this. I'm looking forward to it. Join us, join us, join us. And like I said, check out Sanctum Stitching on Instagram and Down Allison Road. That's Jessica's Instagram. Check them out. Follow along. Join us. The other plans that I have. gosh, where did my master plans go? Okay, I am gonna start a sampler. It's Sampler September. I don't know if this is my first sampler. Like, I feel like this is technically like a sampler. It's Hands Across the Seas, and it's Tom's Foolery. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's so beautiful and happy. Let's see what we're talking about this. Why did I feel like, did someone say, is this a Scottish sampler? I'm not sure. Welsh. Anyway, and they're fairly certain it was stitched by a child because the back of it was, she says on here, the back of it was full of a tangle of carried threads, ginormous knots, and long loose ends. Very creative child. Check this out. Look at this funky tree. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to be stitching this on a beautiful piece of ballet slippers by Fox and Rabbit. Isn't that gorgeous? And these are the colors. I mean, joyful, right? Tom's Foolery for sure. I love it. I love it. I'm super excited to start this. So that's in my plans. My other plan is, I think I'm going to be starting, I don't know if I'm going to be starting it this month, maybe next month. I want to start Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. I love this one. I was watching Fox and Rabbit FlossTube the other day, and Karen was talking about they've been stitching, they have kind of a stitch along going with this, and isn't that house amazing? And then I was watching Sunshine Stitchers this past weekend, and Gary's been working on this, and he's made a lot of progress on it. And I just kind of was like, you know, I really want to stitch this. Here's the thing. Also, Alexis talks about this one last week too. Here's the thing. A few of the flosses that are called for are hard to find right now. Like, really hard to find, okay? Two I'm talking about. I was trying to find something lighter. Two I'm talking about, no, I can't, are Garden Gate and Pumpkin Pie. Okay, but this is what I have, and this is not sufficient. I don't believe it's sufficient. I'm using this. This actually belongs to another chart, and this is left over from something else I did last year. Isn't that pretty? Can't find it anywhere. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm actually going to be going to another crochet class tonight. This is going to be crochet class part 2. I don't know. We're going to do a blanket. We'll see how this goes. My last crochet piece ended up in that round filing cabinet. You know the one I'm talking about. Anyway, so I'm going tonight. So I'm going to be going out to Forbidden Fiber Co tonight. And in addition to picking out some yarn, I'm gonna see what LeAnn has out there. She's gonna help me look and see if I can find something to sub, because I can't find these anywhere and I want to start this. And I looked at it, and there's enough of this used to where I don't have enough for this one. So anyway, pretty though, right? Yeah. My other plans, yeah, that's probably it for my plans. You know, I'm just going to keep working on my MMIW marathon, work on my 25/7. That's probably going to carry me through till October. You know, I'll pick up some of that stuff that I should be. I really would like to stitch today. Today is Dark 13. I would like to stitch today on some of my Haunted Mansion. I've totally neglected that all summer. And I've kind of been thinking about Halloween. And what are y'all thinking about for Halloween? Like, I don't know. I've heard some people talk about like doing 13 starts or start every, I don't know what everybody's doing. I'm thinking I might just stitch on Halloween stuff all October. Like, pretty much cut out every other stitch except my marathon and maybe that 25/7, because I don't know if I can go a whole month and then expect to finish by the end of the year, because, you know, then I'll be getting into wanting to stitch Christmas stuff, so I might not. But I think I might just be starting, you know, stitching on just Halloween stuff, like whatever I want. I have a lot of patterns I haven't started. I have some that I haven't kitted, and I have that Halloween ball by the Cooler cooler charts or cooler designs that I want to restart. So anyway, let me know, what are you guys thinking? What are y'all gonna do for Halloween? Stitching. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to be stitching the Halloween stuff, watching the Halloween movies, having the house decorated, the whole 9 yards. I love I do like scary movies. I don't like the gross slasher movies, like, at all. I don't like, bleh. And, I work at a hospital, so it's just kind of like, I don't know. People being mean to each other is not a good thing with me, cruel like that. So I don't love movies like that, but I do like scary movies. And I do like, kind of like the kid movies. Like the other day, I watched, The Little Vampire. Do y'all remember that movie? It was a really good one. It had the little boy that was in Jerry Maguire, Jonathan. I don't know if it's Lipinski or Lipinky or whatever, with the little glasses and the oh my gosh, so cute. And I hadn't watched that movie since my kids were little, and I really enjoyed it. So I love watching those movies like that, and Hocus Pocus and Mr. Boogedy and just I love Paranorman. Okay, my family doesn't like Paranorman. I like the movie Paranorman. It's cute to me. My daughter is grown up and she's still scared of the movie Monster House. So but we love all those movies. So anyway, I usually have a big list and I run through all my Halloween movies and watch them all throughout October. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Sidetracked, right? Let's get to haul. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna find in here because literally, like, this is a lot. I might not even show all of it because, this is almost like 2 months worth of haul. So, that's, you guys don't want to see that, right? Right? Okay, let's see. Oh, this is so fun. This one, I was watching Denise Black Ribbon, I think it's Stitch Studio or just Studio. She has a FlossTube. She's great. She was wearing this super cute shirt. And it's a Mickey Mouse. And you see, it's cross stitch. It's from Zara. And I had to have one. So, thanks Denise for enabling me. So excited to have that. Had to get that. All right, what else do we have here? Let me just get my basket up here. Sorry, Winnie. Okay, I did have a fun order come in from Lolly. Oh yeah. This Peter Pan project bag. This is for my Peter Pan, my RTM Peter Pan stitch I'm going to be doing. Isn't that nice? She sent me some super cute needle minders. Buzz and Woody. Yeah, I love Toy Story. I love Toy Story. So good. In fact, the last time I went down to Disney, Waze was able to, like, I can change the voices on Waze, and you could make it Buzz and Woody, giving you the directions. That made the trip fun. My friend and I were taking our boys down there, so my husband wasn't there to give me funny looks in the car as Buzz and Woody were talking to me. But anyway, my other project bag from Lolly, isn't this cool? Spooky. I love it. I love... Look at that bird. Maybe Away We Ride needs to be in this one. I don't know. I hadn't decided that yet. I just started thinking about it. That was pretty good. All right, what else do we have? Oh, this would be, sorry, here comes the zip. This would be the July, yeah. No, August. August, So Much to Love project bag. Pretty, right? Oh, it's so fun. She sent some floss. Some Earl Grey tea. Ooh, some Werther's. She's so fun. Oh, yeah, this has got this stitch. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I love these So Much to Love bags. SEW, much 2, like the number 2, love. This is just a fun little thing to get every month. And I believe there's still openings if you're interested in getting her in her Bag of the Month club. Pretty little felt heart. Love that. All right, what else did I get here? Oh, forgot. I placed a fun order to Not Forgotten Farm. Fun, y'all, because I love Lori Brecklin. She does amazing, amazing designs. Okay, this one I'm very excited about, actually. Witches in the Air. I'm stitching this one pretty soon. I really like this one. There are witches in the air. There are witches everywhere. It's great. It's great. She's very talented. I love it. I love it. I love the style. I love it. It's beautiful. I also, before I did cross stitch, I did do hand embroidery. And so when I saw this pattern, this chart she came out with, that it has some hand embroidery in it, I jumped on it too. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Yeah. Pretty stuff. Pretty stuff. Keeping with the fall theme, I finally bought a chart that I have been wanting for a very, 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 very long time. Autumn on Lazy Bear Mountain by Kathy Barrick. This might be a next year start. I don't think I'm going to be starting this year because I really want to get Hawkhorn Hollow done before I start this one, the Halloween at Hawkhorn Hollow, because it kind of feels a similar vibe. And you know, like it'll be a void in my like stitchy routine. This is a similar kind of chart that I love. I love this moon. I just, gosh, Kathy Barrick is so good. She's one of my faves for sure. Like she's amazing. She's amazing. I did order some Blackbird. I ordered Pumpkin Farm. Yep, I like that. I like this one. I had to have this one. Feast of Friendship. I was thinking about starting this in November. I'm not sure though. There was another chart that I just had in my brain that I might have going to be starting in November. So we'll see. But yeah. Oh, Expo, right? Yeah, Expo. Because I have autumn strolls coming from Lindy Stitches, and I was thinking of starting that in November because I'm obsessed with that. That is amazing. Like, I can't wait to show y'all all of my Expo stuff that I ordered. Yeah, because I'm not going to be getting to go to Galleria. I just have too much going on here with kids and wedding stuff coming up, and I just couldn't. And that's homecoming weekend for my son for football, and so I couldn't make Galleria happen. So I decided not to spend money at Galleria and spend some Expo money instead. So yeah, autumn strolls. Yeah, I can't wait to show you. I think I ordered probably 8 or 9 charts for sure. Yeah. So I'm not sure when those will be getting to my LNS, but hopefully soon, right? And then I ordered this one, Blackbird, Yellow Submarine. My dad loved the Beatles, and I was kind of looking for something. And, you know, I don't really think the Yellow Submarine was his favorite song, even though he might have liked goofy songs. I think he might have been more of an Eleanor Rigby kind of guy. But when I see this, like, I think Beatles, right? And then I think my dad. So, anyway. All right, what else do I... Ooh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, pardon the zipper. I remember when I went to the Stitchery Nook in Osage, Iowa this summer, and I came home with this beauty, Christmas Village by the Victoria Sampler, and I fell in love. Remember, I fell in love with this model. So Sherry ordered thread packs from Victoria Sampler and beads, embellishments, and it all came in and it's all fabulous. And they had the Cob 4 fabric. So, birthday start. Birthday starts, Christmas Village. Because now I've got the fabric, which is 28 count smoky pearl. And I've got the most beautiful, all right, I've got Krynic Mori silk from the Victoria Sampler for this chart. And then look, they're like so many things. They come in these little bitty tiny, but I love it. It's everything you need. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. It's all of the, it's all of the fancy stuff you need. So, oh my gosh, these 2 little bundles. Bundle A, it's got Gloriana's Gentle Arts, Krynics, and the other one's got like Karen Water Lilies, Gentle Arts, Needle Necessities, Oversoir. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm off the thing, sorry. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And look at these. These have got like Mill Hill design, Mill Hill beads and little sequins and stars. And oh my God. That's all I feel like going like a kid, like, oh my gosh, so excited. Yes, I am. Totally excited about this. This is birthday start. birthday start. So thank you, Sherry of the Stitchery Nook, for taking such good care of me. You are fabulous, Sherry and Liz. They are wonderful, wonderful. They have a wonderful store. If you need something, check them out. I have ordered from them previously, you know, online like this, and it's been great every time. All right, let's see what else we got. Whew. Oh, those are those little Disney needle minders, Disney cat needle minders from Fangirl Fibers. Yes, very cute. Because I'm a stitcher, that's why. Not because I'm a sister, that's why. Because I'm a stitcher, that's why. Yes. My Crazy Annie little Lady Dot Creates finishing club stuff came in. Season of Boo. Cute, right? It's got this little piece of fabric. I think it's got German is what I can, looks like to me. That's the language, I believe. Cute. Would be cute to do something in. A little tomato. Yeah. Ooh, pretty little finishing pins. I like it. A couple buttons in here. Very nice. That was fun to get. Oops. All right, I got some fabrics in. Oh, I forgot. From Lolly. Grime Guard with Stitch on it. Cute, right? Oh, this was so fun. I placed an order with Ymir from Almond M&Ms. I ordered a couple bundles of silk for a couple of my stitchy friends. And then I ordered her skin pack, her little skin collection. Oh, I can't show this very well. There's a little Ymir. Look, aren't they beautiful? Oh, yeah. I can't wait to use these. These are going to be so fun. They're just... I can't even read this. 18, no. I don't know. She has all these important dates. I don't think you can see that. Like, she has a little bitty writing, and these are great. Go check out Almond M&M's, Ymir. These silks are beautiful. I can't wait to use these on some projects. Oh, I think I ordered this from Stitchery Nick too. You remember the Serbian Proverbs chart I want to work on? My MPI silks came in for that. Those are pretty colors, aren't they, y'all? Yeah, I like those. Very nice. I have some fabric. Boy, I'm behind on showing y'all fabric. Sorry. I know you've seen these. You may have seen these other places. I don't want to assume, but I've got my fabric of the month from July. The neutral from Be Stitch Me is Scroll. That's pretty, right? It's like a neutral, but it's got some like rusty, reddy purple colors in it. And then I love this fabric of the month. This one from Be Stitch Me. Oh, if you haven't seen August color of the month from Be Stitch Me, don't look. It's called a Garden Party. Oh, girl, yes. Look how beautiful. Look at all the beautifulness. I'm obsessed. This one is like screaming for a fairy. Screaming. Like, this needs a Nora Corbett memorabilia something on it. I got this one from Fiberlicious. Terrific. It's very, very, it's pretty. I have no idea what I'm gonna stitch on it, but it's really pretty. I'm looking forward to finding the perfect thing someday. Then what did I get this from? Oh, this, I'll show you this fabric. This is from Fiber on a Whim. It's called Presenting Lorelei Gilmore, and it came in my Autumn at Stars Hollow box. Very nice neutral. All right. No, did I show you this one already? This Fiberlicious? This was Fiberlicious. This must have been July. I love you very much. I love this. I'm happy with this Fiberlicious, whatchamacallit, fabric of the month deal. All right. Speaking of fairies, here's the Thimble Fairy, Nora Corbett. pretty pattern. Okay. Then, let's see. Got more charts. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Because my daughter's getting married this year, and these were the new releases by Nora Corbett, I got Pussy Willow, Mother of the Bride. So pretty. And the Calla Lily Bride. Love those. And also, I've been wanting this chart for quite some time. Harvest Delivery by Plum Street Samplers. I love that one. I love that horse. It looks like something straight out of Cinderella. Almost done, y'all. A few more left. All right, this is so, I was at my LNS and I saw this stitched. It was a model on the wall. Things haven't been the same since that house fell on my sister. It's a Sue Hillis Designs. It's got a little chart and everything with it. I thought that was really cute. I think I might do that for my sister-in-law. She loves Wizard of Oz. And she has sisters, so she might appreciate that. And then I was kind of rooting around in the discount bin and I found some good stuff at my LNS. This one is the Funky Angel by Mosey and Me. Isn't that cute? She's so cute. I don't have any of the charms or the ribbon and stuff, but I can find some stuff for that. Oh, she's cute. Then we have some Prairie Moon goodness. We've got Trick or Tacos. I thought that would be fun to do for Halloween, right? We've got this little bag. It's like a tag for your project bag, Chase Life, and it's just a little, you can put your initials on it. I thought that was cute. And this is like the old Prairie Moon stuff because it was in the discount bin. And then I love this one. This one's so cute. Surrender Peter. Like the Wizard of Oz, you know? Surrender Dorothy. I love it. I love it. So those were fun little finds in the discount bin. I hope one day to make it up to Stitchville and hit that discount bin everybody talks about up there because that sounds amazing. You can find some really good stuff, I'm sure. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That was a ton. Oh my gosh, this video is so long. So here's the thing. Maybe I'll be back in 2 weeks because I feel like I have so much to tell y'all by the time I get to you. It's just sometimes hard with my schedule to get the house to myself and have things a little bit quiet and make this happen. But I think I'm gonna really try for 2 weeks because there's just a massive amount I need to communicate to y'all when I wait this long. And so, you know, some of you guys don't mind pausing and coming back, and I'm sure some of you tuned out after the first 20 minutes. So apologies to you all that couldn't hang in there the whole time, but you know, also I like to talk. And this is my way to communicate about my stitchy stuff because, you know, this is my outlet, all right? And so thank you. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, all of the things. I appreciate it. It's fun. I'm excited about this giveaway. I can't wait to see what you guys are interested in. I was afraid I was going to mess the giveaway up. I probably totally overthought like what I wanted to give you all to show my appreciation and just like, are you gonna like it or is this dumb or, you know, I don't know, probably all those things. But I hope you like the things that are out there available for the giveaway. I hope you enter the giveaway and thanks again. So I'm gonna put all the information about everything below. Have a little patience when I post this video. If you don't see my description box updated right away, I have to take Winnie to the vet and run some errands. So it might not be like an immediate description box update, but I will work on it anyway. So see you in a few weeks. Take care, be safe, be happy. See you next time. Bye.